on the 22nd of June 1675, the Royal Greenwich Observatory was set up by Charles II. We may have talked about Royal Greenwich before because we've talked about Greenwich Palace and the fact that there isn't the Greenwich Palace that the Tudors would have known, that was the birthplace of a number of monarchs. Edward VI died there, Anne Boleyn was arrested there, but there is nothing really of the palace to see. I know some people will disagree with that, but really if you go to the site you won't see a Tudor palace there. And the Royal Greenwich Observatory is high up on the hill from the site where Greenwich Palace was, and you can see it, and it actually looks more Tudorish, if you like. And I have been told by a guide on an official guide from Greenwich that is because the Royal Observatory is built out of some of the bricks from the Tudor Palace, which was demolished, and that is why it looks like it. You look at it and you think, well, I know that's not Tudor, but it kind of looks Tudor. Has it got a Tudor link? Well, there's your Tudor link. It is the bricks that were used to build it. But anyway, we're talking about the Royal Observatory, so let me go back to that. And it was founded by Charles II, 1675, as I say. This is a time where we didn't have a way of measuring longitude, we didn't have standardised time, but shipping and voyages overseas were very, very important, and there was much benefit to be gained from understanding the skies, how we could read them, how we could use them to locate ourselves, that kind of thing. So this was not just an amusement for a king. This had very tangible benefits to the country, to especially anything to do with going out onto the sea. So the need for the observatory was rather to gather astronomical information in sufficient quantities now, and accuracy, I suppose, hence the need to be in one position, to have an actual permanent place to watch the skies. And for that data to be in sufficient quantity, have the accuracy, and therefore be able to apply that to navigation, cartography and timekeeping. And as I've said, there was also this wish to learn how are we going to actually measure longitude. The astronomer in charge was given the title Astronomer Royal, and the first man to hold that position was someone called John Flamsteed. He went on to produce over 3,000 star charts with his assistant Edmund Halley, or Halley. We've covered Edmund Halley before. He is the Halley of Halley's Comet, or Halley's Comet, depending on which way you pronounce it. We've covered him actually in previous episodes of this, and he was the assistant to the first Astronomer Royal, and indeed he did become Astronomer Royal himself. 100 years later, and Greenwich started to publish the Nautical Almanac, which established Greenwich as the baseline for all longitudinal calculations. This publication was really popular among navigators, not surprisingly so, I suppose, if it gave them the ability to measure longitude, measure where they were around the globe. And that helped in no small part to the adoption of Greenwich as zero longitude. And we also, of course, have Greenwich Mean Time, which is the starting point of all international time zones.